So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a plan that my mentor showed me 37 years ago. And he helped me make this plan happen. And when he made me make this plan happen, when all of a sudden you guys see me and I open up a new market, whether it's Hungary or Romania or Nigeria, and then you see that I give them a plan, and then I go, boom, 100 new rank advances. That all starts with giving people a visualization of the plan. Did you guys follow me? Okay, so let's do that. But before we get started, documentation beats conversation, right? So I'm going to go into my phone. You guys know what the MDC app is, right? I'm going to click on the MDC app. Okay. I don't know if you guys got the same password I do. ... I'm kidding. Okay. Some of you don't like senses of humor. That's okay. Then I'm going to put in back office. I love watching it load up because then people are like, hey, that's probably sort of hard to fake. You know what I mean? Then I'm going to go to home, and I'm going to go under reports, and I'm going to put in team sales. All right. This game plan I'm about ready to show you can show you how to have over 13,000 people that are responsible for your income. And in 5 years, 8 months, it can show you how to make $4.667 million. And that averages out to be a little over, I think, $2,200 a day. $2,200 a day for the past 2,070 days. All right. So if you want to do a game plan, how many people would like to make money from the same thing that they're doing 5 years from now? Okay. It's hard to do that if you keep going from company to company to company to company to company to shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball. So a lot of people reach out to me all the time and go, Robert, you know, how can I make that income? Easy. Stop moving. Okay? Because I show people my back office, and I just want to show you guys how to put a couple of $100 into your pocket. We'll start out doing that a month, then we're going to do that a week, and then we're going to do that a day. Then we're going to do that an hour. How many people are getting it? What's 2,200? Let me do that quick. $2,200 divided by 24. So I'm currently right now just at $91 an hour. 24 hours a day. 7 days a week. 5 years and 8 months. You guys ready for the plan? Okay, here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Now, for those of you that went to the convention, this is what I showed them. Okay, Craig, you're going to have to tell me if you can see it.
We got it.
Okay, so I only can show you how to get to super affiliate. I don't know how to, I haven't gotten a master, so I can't show you how to get to master, right? So the very next step is, so far this year, in our organization, we've created 379 rank advances. Every one of these rank advances that you see us go through equates to a dollar figure. And you're going to see that in a minute. My wife and I have made $191,000 in upfront money from hitting these ranks. So again, if I can do it, you can do it. Now, what's unique about Nigeria is we just finished a year. We go from October to October. And to think that Nigeria has only been doing this since June. We've only started building in Nigeria since June, July, August, September, October. 4 months. and they're the number 3 country in the world. So how many of you have always heard that, oh my God, this takes a long time? Yes, just like Henry Ford or Craig always quotes him. If you think it's going to take a long time, it is. If you think that you could find someone and they could blow it up, then that's true too, right? So I just did a Zoom this morning with Coach Joshua, and he had 112 people on that Zoom. So, you know, it's like some people put me in front of 0 people, and some people like Joshua and Joshua Daramella and Mosh, they put me in front of hundreds of people. So I think they got a little over 7,000 people there. Now, since the convention, it went to 109. So we've actually got 9 rank advances so far this month. And so it's pretty interesting. So here we go. Steps to success and freedom. When my mentor showed me this, you guys, I want you to imagine me doing this to you. If you're watching this video, please imagine that it's just you and I sitting down and talking about a plan to get you to freedom and success. Got it? So you draw a circle and it's you. When my mentor showed me this, all I wanted to be is a circle. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to help someone start their own business. Now, what we can do is call it what we are been promoting recently is brand bucks. So brand bucks, basically, if we're talking about one product, here's the brand bucks. If we're talking about one product, this one, Fuel Factor X, just as an example, this costs $5 from the company. If you buy brand bucks first, this costs you $4. So how many people want to pay $5 or $4? See, if you'll notice here, this is really just an IQ test. That's all it is. Can you get started for free? Yes, you can. Can you build to make enough money to be able to brand bucks? Yes, you can. But what you do is you become an affiliate for free, and then you start sharing your affiliate link. Just that simple. Now, if you make it more complicated than that, you lose. If you overthink, you lose. If you get scared of other people's opinions and rejection, you lose. So we're going to go out there and start sharing our link, and now somebody duplicates that same thing. They do 100 in PV. It's 50%, you make $50. So how many people would like to share a link? Someone buys one of these, and then we send you $50. So there's people out there right now, not people from Nigeria, Hungary, Romania. $50 is a lot of money. And I believe in America, the $50 is a lot of money. There's a lot of people. So let's go pretty quick here. So now we're going to get 2 people. Do you guys know, since this industry has been invented 84 years ago, that the average person gets 2.4 people? 2.4 people. So in this scenario, you know, our goal is to get you a check, a belief check. If you all of a sudden got paid from this company, do you believe in it? See, because people are going to go, well, listen, did you get paid? Yes, I got paid. So our goal first is to get you a check, a belief check, so you can tell other people, hey, I got paid. Look at my app. I got paid, right? So now we're going to help those 2 people get a belief check. And they're going to we're going to help them take the next level. So now the company not only is going to have paid you $100 so far, but now what you did is those 4 people, the jump starts, you would get an additional $40. So now so far you've made $140. Now our next goal is to get you in profit. So we're going to do exactly the same thing with those 4. We're going to get them a belief check. Now listen closely. Everyone that gets involved in the company, do they bring people in? No. But then you can find people like me that bring in thousands of people personally. So that's where that average comes from, right? So you started out by spending $199. And now on this slide, with 8 other people that want to get a belief check, you made $204. You're in profit. How many people in this room and watching this video, live or recorded, want to say to people, listen, how's that thing going? I'm in profit. And that's where my mentor's mentor shared with him, I'd rather be in profit, work for profits instead of wages. You guys follow that? Now, how many people do we got to go through to find 2 people that need to make extra money? I don't know. But all I knew is if I got in a profit, this would really, really fly. So at the beginning of my career, I got 72 people to watch a video just like this. Out of the 72 people, 11 of them got involved. 6 of them got a return on their investment and got into profit. And I made $1 million before the age of 30 showing this plan. If you guys ever hear of the people that have made hundreds of millions of dollars in this industry, did you hear me? Hundreds of millions of dollars. The one thing that you're going to always hear is the person that shows the plan the most makes the most money. You want to make a little money? Talk to a little bit of people. You want to make no money? Talk to nobody. You want to make a lot of money? Talk to a lot of people. This is not a sales game. This is a sorting game. So now let's take it to the next generation. Now to get a rank advance, you're going to have to go through people and find your third, because you need 3 people to get the first rank advancement. So that's another $50. Then you total it all up. Your total earnings is $254. But now you hit a rank advancement of 1K and you get a $100 bonus. So now that's $354. The goal here is not only to get a belief check, get in profit, but get in major profit, but also get promotions and get raises. How many of you are excited about actually being in control of your raises? It's not based on your education. It's not based on whether or not you've been incarcerated. It doesn't make a difference what your resume looks like or whether you're dating the owner's daughter. It's an equal opportunity. No skin color, doesn't make a difference. Your religion, whether you're married, your sexual status, nothing. You do the work, you get paid. I love that, right? So now my goal is to make sure that the first 3 people that I brought in get into profit. Do you guys see how simple this is? Now, I might go through 1,000 people to find a couple of people that are serious about making 6 figures a year. But you need to find the people that have the ears to hear. You really got to do that. So we're going to take this to the next generation. Now we have a total of 16 people. You look at add the 8, 4, and the 2, that's 30 people with 100 in PV. Now what everyone's doing is they're just putting their brand books on subscription, and they're actually getting everything at a discount. Plus you're accruing $200 and travel points. Plus you get 1 level of check matching. So as you get these people that are getting check matches, now all of a sudden you're at $300 a month and residual income. That's $3,600 extra a year in your budget. Do you know anybody right now that would turn down $3,600 a raise a year? And this is your side hustle. We have over 1,000 products. We're 9 years old. We've done $500 million in sale. Listen, this is not, I wonder if it'll work. It's already working. It's not on trial. So now if you're making $300 a month extra residual income, do you want to help your 3 people do that? Of course you do. So now that takes it to the next level and you doubled your monthly income. Now you're making an extra $7,000. And look at, by hitting 5K, you get yourself another raise, then you got another $500 bonus. How many people are getting this? You go to the next level. You're doubling again, 1,260. Now you take 1,260 times 12. How many people are starting to realize that this is just a little bit better than getting a part-time job? Because you take that times 12, and that's $15,000 extra a year. Now, what if it took you 5 years to do this? Would an extra $1,200 and $1,260 a month coming into your account, would it be worth it? See, what's unique about being an entrepreneur is we have to have what is called delayed satisfaction. See, everyone in the world runs on instant gratification. So have you seen people in a McDonald's or in a McDonald's drive-through and they're all pissed off because it's taking too long? People have an 8-second attention span. So now we're going to work this to the next level. Now you're making $2,560 a month. No, is that $30,000 a year? How many of you, now you got a $25K, you got another $2,500 bonus, and get this, ladies and gentlemen, I had 2 people, Moss and Joshua, that hit 50K in their first 90 days. Their first 90 days in Nigeria and MDC. They got $4,100 in just upfront bonuses. So the average person in Nigeria makes $750 a month US. So these people now are making crazy income. Let's take it to the next level. Now we got 510 people in our group and you're making $60,000 a year. Do you guys know anybody that if they could make 60 grand and walk away from their job or retire their spouse, at 50K, you get a $5,000 bonus? So now that's $9,100. Right now, I have 2 individuals and a total of 22 people in my group that are at this rank or higher. Is that crazy? So what would we do? We just keep doing it. It's just duplication, simple plan, doing the same thing over and over. Now we're over 100 grand, $100,000, $120,000 a year, and 1,022 people that are doing 100 in personal volume. Let's take it one more level so people freak out here. All right, so now that's over what? $240,000 a year? Again, what if it took you 5 years? Those 5 years are going to happen anyway. Now, the next thing I want to do is, what would you do with this kind of money? You know, here's a chance for every one of you to throw something in the chat. How many of you would like to get out of debt, pay down your biggest credit card? How many of you like to save this money and actually get a new car, a reliable car? How many of you would like to add this to your current budget and actually move out an apartment to a safe community? How many of you would like to do something that for someone you love? Like Joshua Daramela, the main person in Nigeria, he wanted to buy a piece of property and build his mom and his siblings a home. And he did that. Now he's got a beautiful apartment in Lagos, and he's got over 7,000 people that are responsible for his income. See, if he can do it, you can do it. But I have stories like this in Hungary and stories like this in Romania. It's just amazing. Of course, stories like this in the US. So now the next slide I want to show you is this actually is a slide that was created by Josh Wagle, our owner. And the reason that I like this is it doesn't really talk about leadership track bonuses, jumpstart bonuses, a one-time rank, global bonus pool. This is just residual income. So what it does is you see in the column there that you're looking at a total of 10 affiliates. Again, you're not doing the average 2.5. But if you've got 10 affiliates and you built it just like I shared with you on the other slides, you know, you can figure out the income that you want to get paid residually by just looking at this slide. Do you want to make 10 grand a month? That's 1,000 affiliates, 500 on your left, 500 on your right, that all have brand bucks on subscription. Simple as it is. Well, I'd like to make 23,000 a month. I'd like to make 55,000 a month. See, Terry and I are super affiliates. And as a super affiliate, you actually see where you got to have 10,000 people. And didn't I show you that we have over 13,000? So we've made over 102 million, $1.2 million a year. So what do you guys think that I did at the beginning of my career? I put as many people as I could in front of a video. That's all I did. I found people that would like to make income. My mentor was making 62 grand a month. So I put people in front of his video. He told me, listen, Robert, don't think about the people that don't reply. Don't think about people that say that you're involved in some kind of crypto scam or some kind of legal pyramid. Do you realize, Robert, that 95% of the people on the planet are broke, struggling? Don't listen to broke people. Stop doing it. Wouldn't it be neat, everyone, if that when you sit down to listen to someone's opinion, that Facebook or social media force them by law to show you what their balance was in their checking account? Wouldn't that be cool? So someone reaches out, hey, I don't think you should do this. Let me look. I'm not listening to you. You're out of your mind. So make sure that people see this game plan, because if I can do it, you can do it. When Terry and I got involved in My Daily Choice 5 years and 8 months ago, I don't have a clue how many people I put in this system for free. No clue. I do know 81 of them bought product, and people that got in with me, like Melody Riba that went to 25K, they did the same thing. Just like did in Hungary, Romania, just like I did in the United States, just like I'm doing in Nigeria. So now there's a group of people walking around that have made tens of thousands of dollars a month. And do you guys realize that's millions of Naira? In the last 4 months, I have people in Nigeria that are making over $10,000 a month. If they can do it, can't you? So if not this, then what? If not you, then who? So when? So that's documentation-based conversation. That's the plan. So now, to finish this up, all we need to talk about is who we're going to put in those first couple of spots. See, you got to stop judging people, because people that make 100,000 a year want to make 200. The people that make 200 want to make 500. And you're not talking to them, and you're not sending them this video because you're waiting until you figure it out to make money and get a rank advancement. Not smart. Not smart. I put everyone in front of my mentor because he was making $700,000 a year. They didn't want to learn from me. They wanted to learn from him. So all I did is put them in front of his videos. So if you know anybody that would like to make 4.6 million in the next 5.5 years, send them my way. Of course, there's got to be an income disclosure statement. I know Craig was really, really great at showing that, but I am not saying that everyone can do this. Here's what's really sad. I had a guy, I think he's on here, Coach Bob. And he said, listen, you know, when you look at income disclosure statement, why is it that no one ever makes any money in this? Why is there only 1% of people that make the crazy money? And I said, Coach Bob, unfortunately, that's the way it is in everything in life. How many PhDs, you know, push here, dummy. No, I'm sorry. How many PhDs make $1 million a year? How many lawyers make $1 million a year? How many doctors make $1 million a year? Here's the crazy thing. How many professional athletes make $1 million a year? Less than 1%. How do I know that? Because to make $1 million a year, that puts you in a less than 1% people in America. It puts you in the 0.01% of people in the entire world. You might not want to make $1 million. My goal is to teach you how to introduce this system to people who do. Because if you introduce people to this company that looks at me and goes, what are you talking about? A dyslexic auto mechanic from Montana, North Dakota that wears flowered Tommy Bahama shirts? He's making over $1 million a year. My God, if he can do it, I can do it. And they can with this system. So that's the plan. That's the plan. That's what we need to do. Got it? So again, in MDC, March 2018, I don't know how many free people I put in, and I sure in the hell don't know how many people that I left a message to. But I know that 81 of them bought product. We did 41,000 in volume, and Terry and I made over $10,000 on our first 30 days. I've done this with every single company I've been with. So it works. So when you look at that guy with the Rubik's Cube again, did you see him looking at the Rubik's Cube and thinking about every move he was going to make? Then once he got the plan in his head, he pulled the blindfold down and executed. Did you notice that he didn't do 2 moves and stopped? That's why most of the people fail in this industry. Because it looks too good to be true, and it's exciting, and once we believe in it, and we want to be a circle, then we know this is an IQ test, and unfortunately, a lot of people fail. So we go out, and when they talk to a couple people, they try to sell the people, they try to beg the person, they try to talk them into some kind of deal. This is not about sales. This is about sorting through people to find the right people at the right time. That's all it is. So they try to convince, they try to sell, they try to push people. Unfortunately, people that won't participate in their own rescue. And so they go, listen, I talked to a few people and it didn't work, I'm done. And then they get into the next company and they talk to a few free people and it doesn't work and they're done. And then they get into the next deal and they talk to a few people and that didn't work, then they're done. You guys know any people like this? Yes, the majority of the people in the world. They started martial arts, they quit. They started to play an instrument, they quit. They started to sing, they quit. They started to dance, they quit. It's like the world is full of professional quitters that develop a habit. They don't know how to look long-term, and they don't know how to do this for others. In this example of the plan, did you notice that I wanted you to think about things you could do with this money? And that's exactly what my mentor did. He showed me the check attached to the stub, and he said, Robert, what if I endorse this check over to you? What would you do? Well, first thing I would do is pay my back rent so I don't get kicked out. And then I want to turn on my electricity. I got to pay the repo man, the pawn shop money so they don't take my used Celica. And then what I want to do is I want to fly out and bring my son back. I'm a single father. Things were so bad in my life that I asked his mom to take care of him. And then I would like to fly to Montana and propose to my girlfriend that has been with me for 5 years, and I didn't think that I was worthy, and I told her to go home. And he goes, how would those things make you feel? And I said, my God, I'd be on top of the world. And he said, Robert, it's 30 days away. It's 30 days away. You can make all this stuff happen in 30 days. But you got to get 70+ people to watch this video. I went, yes, sir. And I did it. My whole life changed. Became a millionaire before the age of 30. Now I've helped 67 people make over $1 million in commissions, and 9 of them own their own marketing company. Are you guys showing people the plan? Because if they don't have a plan, then they got to rely on their own belief, their own lack of success, their own lack of motivation, their own lack of faith. So they go out there and they try a little bit, it doesn't work, and then they quit. It's your goal to show them this plan and then do the plan with them. Help them find the best people they know and make sure those people know the plan. So I love and appreciate you. I believe in you. I know you can do this. And if no one's giving you permission to have freedom and success, do exactly what my mentors did to me. Give them permission. I know you can do this. I love and appreciate you. Get back with the person that shared this video with you.